Bonjour! Today we are going to do a translation from English into French, and this will help you to improve your writing skills because you will be writing in French. But before that, I will explain some common errors which you should no longer make. You could skip this and try the translation straight away if you like. The timing is in the description below, and then you can check my translation. Vous êtes prêts? C'est parti! I have selected 7 common errors I see all the time. Missing articles. Very important to remember to use your article. If, for example, you want to say I like chocolate, very often I find that students just say I and then like and chocolate in French. And that gives you what is not to be said. Okay, so I'm not going to say it, but the correct answer is j'aime le chocolat. You need to have your le chocolat because remember, all nouns have a gender. Okay, so we need to know what gender it is. J'aime le chocolat. And also the le here is a generic article. It means you like chocolate generally, any type of chocolate. So remember, I like chocolate. J'aime le chocolat. I often see adjectives put in the wrong place in French. In English, adjectives are placed before the noun. I remind you that an adjective is a word which describes a noun. If I say, I lost my brown purse, purse is my noun, and I have added brown just to give an additional piece of information about my purse, and that is the description, and that is the color. So in French, we're not going to say I lost my brown purse word for word. We're going to say I lost my purse because that's what the French say. What have you lost? Or what did you lose? I lost my purse. And then describe the purse, and that comes afterwards. So that is going to give us j'ai perdu mon porte-monnaie marron. Brown is marron, and as you can see, I put it right at the end. So one thing you can learn by heart is that all adjectives of color are placed after the noun. There's no exceptions. It is true that there's a list of short adjectives which are placed before the noun, but I'm not going to go into that. This is for another video. But a general rule is that most adjectives are placed after the word they are describing. Please don't write alleux. If, for example, you want to say, I'm going to the cinema, you tend to say to is a, the cinema is le cinéma, you just put alleux, but this doesn't work. You need to remember that je vais au cinéma is what you need to say because alleux changes into o, a-u. When you talk about possession, you cannot give a literal translation. If you need to translate Valerie's dog, you cannot start with Valerie. You must start with the thing, or in this case, the dog, and that will give you le chien de Valérie, the dog of Valérie, whatever of plus the name of the person. Translation of ing in English. Unfortunately, there isn't one translation. There are different translations depending on what you're going to use. For example, you want to say, I spent my weekends cleaning my room. So the ing here is in cleaning. Very often, you're going to use nettoyant, which is our present participle, which would be the cleaning. If you say by cleaning, en nettoyant would work. However, you need to know that this is a structure, a particular structure, and you say je passe mes week-ends à nettoyer ma chambre. And because you have a with an accent, which is a preposition, the verb which is going to follow the a is going to be in the infinitive form always. And that's the reason why we have je passe mes week-ends à nettoyer ma chambre. Another example, I like reading. The ing is at read. Well, this one is going to be j'aime lire. What you're going to do is that you're going to have I like, which is j'aime, and whatever comes after, when it's a verb, you're going to put the infinitive form, because the rule is when you have two verbs follow each other, the second will always take the infinitive form. J'aime lire. Finally, nationalities, capital letters or not? Well, it depends. If you say j'ai rencontré un Français, you're going to have a capital F because Français in the first sentence is a noun and you're referring to a person. So, j'ai rencontré un Français. Whereas in the second sentence, you're saying j'ai rencontré un étudiant français. So in the first one, you said I met a Frenchman. In the second one, you said I met a French student. But here, français is an adjective, it's not a noun. Because it's not a noun, it's not going to have the capital F. So be careful. All right? So, j'ai rencontré un Français, capital F. J'ai rencontré un étudiant français, no capital F, even though we may be talking about the same person. Let's apply all these rules. Here is a little passage I would like you to translate into French. I'm going to read the text. My friend Sophie spent a lot of time looking for a brand new vehicle. Now she wants to buy my cousin's blue car. She likes French cars, but my cousin has a Japanese 4x4 which is at the garage for a service. So now you may pause the video and work on your text. Here's my translation, and what you see in red are all the traps I put for you. Mon amie Sophie a passé beaucoup de temps à chercher un véhicule tout neuf. Maintenant, elle veut acheter la voiture bleue de mon cousin. In this case, you could have said de ma cousine because it's not clear if it's a male or female. Elle aime les voitures françaises, mais mon cousin ou ma cousine a un 4x4 japonais qui est au garage pour une révision. How did you get on? How many mistakes have you made? Maybe you've made none. Please let me know in the comment below. All right? I hope you enjoyed this video, and of course, please share it, like it, and don't forget to subscribe. Au revoir!